Hello, everyone, and welcome to Trust the Timing Tarot. My name is Justin, and I'll be reading the cards for you. I hope you're having a good morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the world. So, let's just jump right into this reading here. I've got a fresh reset deck of an AE weight holographic deck that I'll be using. I have a Skyrim deck that I will be using to do clarifiers. I'm going to do a 10 card spread with 10 clarifying cards. So let me shuffle this deck and get some reversals going. I do read reversals. So if you give me a minute here, I'll start getting the deck shuffled and mixed around. Hope everyone's doing well. Doing pretty good today. Today is Saturday, December 6th. It is 12:28 where I am. I will be calling out as many timestamps as I can during this read. Remember to take only what resonates for you and discard the rest. Give it a couple more shuffles here and then we'll get started. Alright, now that I've got the card shuffled, for the split, I have the King of Wands, so you could be dealing with a fire sign or you could be a fire sign. Alright, overall energy after the split is the Five of Cups, so someone feeling grief and loss. This could be you, or this could be a person you're connected to. So for the first card out, we'll see what we get here. Just had 222 on the timer. Got the Six of Swords in reverse with the Strength card on the bottom of the deck. So, while you have your strength, someone feels like they're not able to move to calmer waters. Yeah, so this is more than likely a past person you're connected to who you've left behind. They feel like they can't move to calmer waters because you've been standing in your strength. Next card out, I have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this past person you're connected to wants a new financial or new stable start with you, but considering they're not able to move to calmer waters, and with you standing in your strength, they will not be able to have this new stable start with you. But you will be getting a new stable start with a new person. You have a new person wanting to give you a stable offer, whereas this past person wants it, but they're not able to get it with you. I've got the Eight of Pentacles with the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So what this is telling me is that you've raised your standards and have blocked communication with this past person. They're trying everything they can to chase after you and get you to open up, but it doesn't look like you're opening up. Yeah, they've been trying to manifest you, but to no avail, because you've left them in a past timeline. Just saw 414 on the timer. April 14th could be a date that resonates to you, or February 22nd. Got the Four of Swords in reverse, so coming out of that resting energy and having a new fresh mindset. I've got the Knight of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. 444 on the timer as I say this. You could be seeing 444. But with the Four of Swords being in reverse, along with the Knight of Swords in reverse, someone wants to deliver a message to you of concern. Generally, the Knight of Swords in the upright is a good incoming message, but in reverse, it generally represents a message of concern. But yeah, either that or someone doesn't want you to receive a message. Now that you've gotten this fresh new mindset, someone doesn't want you to receive a specific or particular message. I've got the Tower coming out with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So it looks like a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, or it could be a man in feminine earth energy coming out. It's going through a tower right now. And I've got the Queen of Wands in reverse at the top of the deck, moving towards the bottom. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. You could be dealing with a fire sign. 555 on the timers as I say this. So something is changing. You could be seeing 555. But yeah, there's a tower out, and if this tower isn't for you, it's for this past person you're connected to. It could be a good tower for you, a bad tower for them. Or you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do have some sword energy out. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Heavy on the Aquarius. I've got the Star coming out with the Queen of Wands at the bottom. So what this is telling me is that someone's fearful that you've moved on, and they're not able to manifest you back in. Whereas you've done your healing, they have not, with the Star being in reverse. Ooh, something's popping out. It's the Fool. The Fool in reverse is coming out, with the Knight of Cups at the bottom. So considering someone did not take this new leap of faith with you and bring you their cup of love, with the Knight of Cups being in reverse, they feel like a fool. Yeah, this past person feels like a fool because you've been stepping into your Empress energy, male or female. Remember, there's no gender in tarot. Considering you've stepped into your Empress energy and are attracting and not chasing and are stepping into your power, they feel like a fool for missing out on you. Yeah, I've got the Sun coming out with the Empress on the bottom in reverse. So you were their happiness. Even if they never admitted it to you, you were their happiness. And you were their Empress. I've got the World at the top of the deck getting ready to move to the bottom. So you've closed out a cycle, and they're still stuck in a past timeline, a past cycle that they can't reach you on. And they're looking back thinking how much you made them happy. Even if they never admitted to you, you were their happiness. And they feel like a fool for losing out on an Empress. Yeah, I've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out in reverse. With the Lovers at the top of the deck moving towards the bottom. So this Lovers dynamic is looking like it's unstable on their end, whereas you've become stable and have closed out a cycle. Sorry for saying so much. I know a lot of the other readers do it too, but anyway, let's see what this last card is in the main spread. I've got the Five of Wands in the upright, with the Lovers at the bottom in the upright. So there's been a lot of conflict and chaos surrounding this Lovers dynamic. Could be between you and the past person, or it could be between the past person and a third party or a karmic that they are connected to. I've got the Three of Wands at the top of the deck. Not moving towards the bottom because I've already got the 10 cards with this deck. But I am going to pull out my Skyrim deck to do the clarifiers. I have a Cardinal Feather and another Feather charging this deck. Alright, let me give this deck a couple shuffles here, and I will get some clarifiers for the main spread. If anyone knows what Skyrim is, it's or doesn't know what Skyrim is, it's a video game based around elves and other folklore of the Middle Ages. Got the star and the world in reverse, flipping the world into the upright. Yeah, that's clarifying that world that we just saw in the first spread. So, and there's the Fool. We'll be turning the Fool in the upright as well. So we've got the world and the Fool in the split during the shuffle of this second clarifying deck. So that's clarifying the world and the Fool in the main spread. So it looks like these decks are syncing up pretty nicely. Got the Three of Swords at the split in reverse, so healing from a heartbreak, healing from betrayal. We've got the Knight of Cups in the upright, so you got a new knight coming in to deliver you their cup of love. Give it one more shuffle here, and I will split the deck. Got the Eight of Cups, so either you or this new person are walking away from someone that you don't see as a match, who doesn't fulfill you emotionally. So I will split the deck with the Knight of Cups at the bottom. And now I've got the Five of Pentacles as the base energy. So someone that you're dealing with, or someone your new person is dealing with, is feeling out in the cold. Okay, I've got the Nine of Swords. So someone's overthinking. Could be this new person. Could be this past person. Could be you. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. Got the Four of Swords at the bottom. So that's clarifying the Four of Swords in the main spread. So, yeah. Someone's gained a new perspective. Could be you. Could be the past person. Could be a new person you're connected to. But someone's gained a new perspective and someone's overthinking. This could be you overthinking what to do, whether to go with this past person or whether to go with a new person. More than likely, the energy I'm picking up off of it is you're overthinking this new connection as to who it is, when they might be coming in, what's going to happen when they do come in. But I've got the Emperor coming out with the Magician at the bottom in reverse, so could be dealing with a fire sign here, Aries, specifically with the Emperor. It doesn't have to be, it's just, like I said, the energy that's coming out. But 444 could be following you. You could be seeing 444 a lot. Yeah, let's see what's at the top. Moving to the bottom, the Two of Pentacles. So, juggling. You could be juggling the decision as to whether to give this past person a new chance or whether to see what this new person has to offer. But let's pull another card and we'll see what is coming out for it. I've got the Nine of Wands in reverse. So this past person is feeling defeated because they juggled you in the past and now they're feeling juggled by you. So my advice there is to just remain in your Empress energy and remain in your power, because even though they're feeling defeated, they may want to come in and try and get you to lower your guard. I've got the Three of Cups coming out in the upright, so a celebratory energy with the Two of Cups in reverse. So you could be celebrating moving on from this soulmate in reverse energy from the past. Yeah, I don't pick up the past person celebrating. I'm picking up you being able to celebrate now um, with the moving on of this old dynamic of a false relationship. But clarifying the tower, I have the tower in reverse. So I've got the tower on top of the tower, um, with the page of spells or page of wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So what this is telling me is that you're going through a good tower. Like I had mentioned when the first tower came out, you could be going through a good tower right now, and this past person is going through a negative tower because they were reckless with their fire energy, their passion, their drive, desire. They were very reckless with it, with the Page of Wands being in reverse and trying to manifest against you. I've got the Fool at the top of the deck moving towards the bottom. So, yeah, because you're going through a good tower and they're going through a negative tower, they feel like a fool for ever juggling you and putting other people and things before you. But with you healing with the star energy, you're able to close out that cycle and start moving towards the sun and moon with the hidden emotions, hidden feelings in the tarot, and going towards judgment and the actual world to close out the rest of the cycle. But I've got the Three of Wands in reverse, clarifying the star. So someone was hopeful and dreaming of their ships coming in, their manifestations coming in, um, more than likely your past person, but it looks like they're not getting what they wish for. They're not getting their manifestations. It looks like they've been trying to manifest you, but they haven't been able to. I've got the Hierophant at the top of the deck moving towards the bottom of the deck. We're getting ready to clarify the Fool in reverse. I've got the Six of Cups, 1717 on the timer as I say that. So that's that star energy that we were just talking about. So with the Hierophant being on the bottom and this Six of Cups being in the upright, clarifying the Fool in reverse, this past person, this past relationship, past life soulmate feels like a fool. They're feeling very nostalgic for you at this time because they want a higher level of commitment with the Hierophant being out. I've got the Four of Wands in the reverse at the top of the deck moving towards the bottom. So they are wanting this new high level of commitment with you and want a happy union, but you're moving on, it looks like, and they are like distraught over this because they don't understand why you're moving on, but they should understand why you're moving on because they didn't pour into you when they had the opportunity. Got the Ten of Wands at the top of the deck coming out, and it is clarifying the sun. So it's become clear that they're carrying a lot of burdens, probably the burdens they tried to force upon you during the beginning of the relationship. I've got the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Wands underneath. So the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but they always get the pinnacle to its destination of the Ace of Pentacles. So they are carrying a lot of burdens right now, and it's starting to become clear to them why they're carrying all these burdens, because they were trying to make you carry all the burdens of the relationship. Yeah, I've got the World coming out with the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you're going to get truth and clarity when this cycle closes out about their Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy, trying to throw you off financially, throw off your stability, keep you in a state of lack and in a state of being insecure. But With the Ace of Swords being at the bottom of the deck, that's telling me that the last thing they need to do is come in and bring you this clarity. Whether you choose them or not, they're still going to come in and bring you this clarity. I've got the Hermit underneath the Ace of Swords in the upright, so you could need to go in and do some more inner reflecting in order to close out this cycle and bring them in with this truth and clarity. Got the King of Swords at the top of the deck, moving towards the bottom of the deck. So to clarify this last card, which is the Five of Wands, I am getting the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, that Knight of Pentacles is coming out. So despite all the conflict and chaos, you have a new person coming in slowly but surely to deliver you truth and deliver you a stable offer. I've got the Eight of Pentacles at the top of the deck, but it's not moving towards the bottom because I've pulled all 10 clarifying cards. So yeah, getting ready to see 2121 on the clock, so that's clarifying the world energy here in this read. So I will be titling this something having to do with closing out cycles, 2121 now. Yeah, so what it's looking like to me with the overall read, someone's overthinking you moving to calmer waters. It's an Emperor who wants to bring you this Ace of Pentacles offer. Your past person's feeling defeated because you raised your standards. You're celebrating because you've gained a new perspective. You're going through a good tower, whereas your past person is going through a bad tower. Because you've healed and remained hopeful throughout all of this, your manifestations are coming in. Whereas your past person is fearful that their manifestations are not coming in. 2222 on the timer. With the Six of Cups and the Fool, this past life connection, this past person feels foolish for losing you. They're carrying a lot of burdens while you're happy and celebrating. You've closed out the cycle, whereas they're losing stability and are stuck in a past cycle. And you've got a steady offer coming in despite all the conflict going on. You have a steady offer coming in. But overall energy for Maine is the Lovers at the end of the read. So you've got a Lovers dynamic coming in. And with the clarifying overall energy, it is the King of Swords. So speaking truth, demanding truth, and thinking before you act. So just keep thinking before you act and act accordingly. You're closing out these cycles and you have a new love offer coming in that is stable, grounded, and will lead to the Ace of Pentacles. So continue to let go of the burdens and continue to bring first energy and attract, not chase, and things will work out just fine for you guys. I hope this reading helped, and I look forward to doing another read here for you very soon. So, love you guys very much, and if you would, give a like, share, subscribe, and comment if you would.